here isn't a topic. It's not a rant or a rave. I more or less just want to give you guys an insider on why a lot of my topics are put up. I mean, granted, there's a lot of topics that I put up that I'm simply bitching about something. Something is just eating me inside, and I want to get it out. Other things, you hear about stuff on the streets, you hear stuff about stuff on the news. Maybe it's something that happened to me in my own personal life, and I just want to get it off my chest and share it with the public. And a lot of that stuff, the stuff that I want to share with the public, that I want to get off my chest, I'm actually using it for my own educational purpose. Now, I know in my videos, and for you diehard fans of Rant and Rave, if you've read up on my website, my topics on there, my videos on here, it sounds like I'm just complaining. I just want to get the stuff off my chest, going out pretty much to piss people off. If you read a lot of the comments that people put on my videos, it looks like I'm out to piss a lot of people off, and that's not my purpose at all. I'm shedding my feelings about a certain thing, and I want to hear what you guys have to say about that. That way I can be educated on that matter too. I mean, maybe I didn't hear a full story on something. Oh my God, excuse me. But yeah, maybe I didn't hear a full story on something. I just hear about a certain thing. I get half the story, and I share my input on that. So then I get one of you guys comes by, tells me more about what's going on, correct me on where I was wrong, and you share your feelings on it. And then I can learn from that. I go by and take your guys' opinions, even let's just say it was something simple. Like, take for example something that just about all of us know about, something simple and non-argumentative. The whole Metallica controversy over Napster. Now, I'm a diehard Metallica fan, and I will stand behind them through thick and thin. I'm not saying they've never done wrong. I'm just saying that I stand behind them on whatever choices they make. Now, there's nothing really for me to learn on that aspect. I share my opinion, you guys share your opinion, and I can grow from there. I'm not saying that I'm going to grow to come to realize that Metallica is actually a bunch of money-hungry, greedy assholes. No, that's not my act at all there. What I'm growing on is just the whole aspect that people out there don't have the same views as I do. People look at things in a whole different aspect. I look at a magazine of Hugh Hefner and his 21-year-old wife and see that as the luckiest bastard in the world. You look at Hugh Hefner and his 21-year-old wife and you talk about just another rich bastard who was able to buy off a young woman because she's beautiful and make her his own until he gets sick and tired of her. So, I mean, that's kind of what I'm going at here. I'm not looking for idiotic comments about what kind of drugs are you doing now, he must be high, or any of this other kind of bullshit. I'm looking for realistic shit, realistic feedback, and grow from there. I do apologize to my viewers, my fans, who I have pissed off, because like I said, that's not my whole demeanor here. I'm not here making these videos to piss anybody off. I mean, granted, how I go upon a thing, I don't blame anybody for being pissed off. You're not wrong at all for being pissed off. I said something about a certain topic that hit a nerve. and you have the right to be pissed off. But that's not my angle for doing this. So for those people, I do apologize. I know I have made some really rough videos that at the time in my head it sounded like a really good idea. Just like there was one off the top of my head which I have actually learned from one of my viewers, and that was atheists need to get a life. I looked at it as a whole different aspect on the commonly known ratio of how atheists look at the world. And I've had hundreds of people bitch at me about that. I've had death threats. And I've actually had one viewer who took the time and explained the proper, I don't know if you want to say belief or lifestyle of an atheist and how they view the world, how they view quote unquote religious aspect in the world we live at, to how they aspect what things are. I mean, this person actually took the time and did what I'm looking for, giving me feedback for educational purposes. He taught me that atheists aren't what a lot of us look at them as. There's other topics like the one I made where it's, children shouldn't be breastfed after a certain age. Now, that one there, I mean, that's not only my opinion. Granted, there's a lot of people that look at my videos and they don't leave comments. They look at it, they read the video, they read the video, they watch the video, and they sit at their home, their office, and they agree with me, but like millions of us, we don't really comment on it. And then you got those people who feel that breastfeeding is a natural thing, it's a bond between mother and child, and that it should be up to the mother's decision when to stop breastfeeding, whether that's at the age of 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, that it's not a bad thing, it's actually a natural thing. I've had a lot of women bitch at me about that aspect. Then again, I've had a lot of women totally agree with me. I mean, that's another one that goes on a prime example that I'm not looking for an educational purpose on. I'm not looking for you to teach me that breastfeeding is not proper to do after a certain age. That's one of those things where, excuse me, holy shit. It's one of those things where it's totally aspected on your opinion. So, getting that off my chest and just letting you guys know where I'm coming from, where I'm going, and with more positive feedback, Rant and Rave can grow to a more positive website, a more viewer-friendly website for people of all ages. Granted, the language, it's a thing that just comes natural to me, as easy as people wake up in the morning and go to bed at night. I just have a foul sense of language. So, anyways, with that done and said, I will leave you guys there, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace out.